Welcome to Copilot Chronicles, AI in the developer's workflow. I'm your host, David Rammel, and today we're diving into the latest developments in the ever-evolving landscape of AI-powered coding. From new IDEs to surprising survey results, it's clear that AI isn't just a trend anymore. It's rapidly becoming the new normal for developers everywhere. Let's get into it. First up, Amazon Web Services recently unveiled Kiro, their new agentic AI IDE. Kiro joins a growing list of AI coding assistants like Cursor, Windsurf, and Pair AI, all built upon Microsoft's hugely popular open source Visual Studio Code editor. So, why is VS Code the foundation for so many of these AI tools? It really comes down to its permissive MIT license, which lets developers and companies use, modify, and even commercialize the code base with minimal restrictions. Kiro itself is quite interesting. It's designed as an agentic IDE, meaning it can take autonomous, goal-driven actions. You tell it what you want, and Kiro investigates, modifies files, and works to fulfill your requests, connecting directly to your local dev environment. It leverages advanced AI models, like Anthropic's Claude Sonnet, and uses a spec-driven development methodology, moving from requirements to design, and then breaking down tasks into a clear plan. Shifting gears to market dominance, a new report from Jellyfish, their 2025 State of Engineering Management, shows GitHub Copilot absolutely swamping the competition. It's the top choice among developers, significantly outpacing rivals like Gemini Code Assist and Amazon Q. The report highlights that 90% of engineering teams are now using AI tools, making AI-assisted coding a standard practice. One fascinating concept discussed is vibe coding, where non-engineers or domain experts describe desired outcomes in natural language, and AI generates the code. While Copilot's lead is substantial, it's worth noting that nearly half of companies are using two or more AI coding tools, indicating that standardization is still in flux. Developers have big expectations, with 67% predicting a 25% or more increase in productivity by next year thanks to AI. However, despite this widespread adoption, only 20% of teams are actually tracking the impact of these tools with formal metrics. Finally, the annual Stack Overflow Developer Survey for 2025 brings some interesting insights. Despite the rise of these new fancy AI-powered IDEs, Visual Studio Code and Visual Studio are holding strong, retaining their top spots as the most used IDEs for the fourth consecutive year. They've managed this by relying on extensions as optional, paid AI services, rather than being built as native AI IDEs from the ground up. Interestingly, while AI tools like ChatGPT and GitHub Copilot are market leaders, a key frustration for nearly half of developers is that debugging AI-generated code is time-consuming, and a significant 3/4 of users admit they don't fully trust AI answers, often citing ethical or security concerns, or simply wanting to understand their code completely. So while AI agents are gaining traction and boosting productivity for those who use them, the human element of understanding, trust, and validation remains crucial. That wraps up today's episode of Copilot Chronicles, AI in the developer's workflow. Thanks for listening.